So as we have discussed PAL and PLA in yesterday's videos, today I'll be showing some simple methods of how PLA and PAL will be solved. No doubt if they give the logical explain using logic diagram or explain the logic diagram of PAL, PLA, you need to describe the textbook method. That is what I discussed in the yesterday's. You need to put the diagram, you need to explain the logic diagram. But imagine if they give a simple question like this, solve these two, then how we have to solve using PAL and the PLA, that I'll be telling. No doubt I'm going to repeat again. If they ask about explain the logic diagram of PAL and PLA, you need to explain that only, what I discussed in the previous classes. Whereas if they give the question like this and ask you to solve, then you can use this simple method. For 2 marks you can solve this type of method. So coming to the first, that is programmable logic array. So in this programmable logic array, as we know, this is a general structure of programmable logic array. As we know, in our PAL or PLA we have two types. One is AND array and second is the OR array. So basically programmable AND array, our PLA consists of programmable AND array and it consists of programmable OR array. What is the meaning of programmable? As I have discussed, it is nothing but changing. What is the meaning of changing? AND gates array, we can change the inputs. Like what is this points are there? No, we can change according to the input. Similarly the outputs. Similarly the output also a programmable OR array. As you can see here, OR array which are at the bottom, these are nothing but our outputs. These are the inputs. This is the AND gate. This is from here, whatever the comes, that is the inputs. As you can see at the top, X, Y, Z are coming. And these are nothing but output part. This is the input part, this is the output part. Now consider they have given us a question like this. Example, A is equal to XY plus XZ bar. B is equal to XY bar plus YZ plus XZ bar. Or they may give this to be a, say, function 1 and function 2. So what we need to do? Consider here now, how many inputs are there? This is the output, no doubt. How many outputs are there for us? 2 outputs are there. This is nothing but outputs. What are the inputs? These are the inputs, that is X, Y, Z are inputs. So X, Y, Z are inputs. As you can see, I have taken here one without NOT gate and one with NOT gate. You can also take this as, I think in the diagram we have seen, it was something like this, and one without bar and one with bar. This is we have discussed in the diagram called as buffer inverter. So instead of this, I have taken this one. It is very simple. So one take without complementary and take one with complementary, one without complementary. After this, then again similarly Y, Z. Then put a AND gate, put a 4 AND gate. Then for 4 AND gate, put a 2 output. Okay, we need to put 2 output. How I have decided this AND gate here? 4 product terms I have. What are the product terms? XY is one product term. XZ bar is another product term. Again XY bar is a third product term. Next YZ is another product term, fourth. XZ bar which is already present. So total 1, 2, 3, 4. So total of each AND gate represents one product term. We'll discuss this part. First is what? Function. I'll discuss the function A, that is XY. I have put cross mark for X and Y. This is X. If you put here, it will be X bar. So this is similarly, this is also X, this is Y bar. This is Z, this is Z bar. So first I have discussed X and Y. Then next is what? XZ bar. This is X. This is what? Z bar. X, Z bar. Next, go to the function, next function, X, Y bar. Here we have X, Y bar. Fourth, YZ, Y, Z. Last, XZ bar, which is already put here. So no doubt. Now this side, once we have clearly whatever is there, plot it in the first side. Going to the outputs, this is what? XZ is there. Sorry, XY is there. Now see here, where is XY? Whether it is in A or whether it is in B. XY is where it is present in A or it is present in function 1. So where is here A? Here it is A we have A here. So put this X under A OR gate. Okay, this is A OR gate. So this is A OR gate. Next, go to XZ. Here we have what? XZ bar. See where XZ bar is present. It is present in both A as well as it is present in both B. So put XZ bar. It is present in A as well as it is present in B. Next, XY is there. XY bar. XY bar. Where it is present? It is present in function B. So, sorry, XY bar. It is present in where? It is present in function called as a B. It is present in, sorry, it is present in this. It is present in B. Okay. Next, XZ bar. Next we have Y and Z. Here I have Y, here I have Z. It is present in function B. So this is how the inputs. X means what? This is nothing but cross points. The inputs are changing, outputs also are changing. No, nothing is fixed. So we will tell our PLA as programmable AND array, programmable OR array. General structure of PLA will be like this. If you notice, for example, if I want to put simple, this is general structure I am showing. X, put on this, one NOT gate, again Y, put one NOT gate again Z. Okay, once you put, I'll take some values like this. I have 2 A and B, and here have something OR gate. Okay, what is the general structure? All are changing. Right side is also changing, left side is also changing. Put all as X, X, X. X, X. Even this is also X, 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 X. So this is a general structure of our that is programmable logic array. This is with example we have shown. This is the general structure. We'll go with next one now. That is programmable array logic. Next one. What is programmable array logic? Basically, it consists of programmable AND array. Means what? Changing AND array. It is nothing but changing AND array. Fixed OR array means what? The output will be fixed. Output will be fixed, it will not be changing, whereas input will be changing. Now we'll see the example. They have given us A is equal to XY plus XZ bar. B is equal to XY bar plus YZ bar. All are different. Now consider the similar type of a diagram where we have X, X bar, Y, Y bar. This is X bar, okay. This is Y bar. This is Z bar. X, X bar, Y, Y bar, Z and Z bar. Here also we have a 4 product terms. So here we have 4 product terms. Go for 4 AND gate. Definitely we have 2 outputs. So go with 2 OR array. Product terms are described by AND gates. Output are described by our OR gate. Now see here. First is X and Y. X, Y. Next is what? XZ bar. XZ. Sorry. This is XZ bar. Okay. This is XZ bar. Next what we have? XY bar. Next is YZ bar. Okay. Once you have done this, only right side I have to put according to the product. Whereas right side, only left side will be changing. As we know, whatever says, our output will be fixed. It will not be changing. So, these dots are nothing but what? Fixed. I can't change or I can't do anything with this. Only the left side can be changed. This is fixed. You should not change. First 2 dots, then 2 dots. This is fixed. Okay. So, this is how you can go with this is nothing but programmable array. Difference is, in the case of programmable logic array, no doubt both sound similar, but don't be confused. In the case of PLA, both will be changing. Whereas in the case of PAL, only the inputs will be changing, output will be fixed. So general structure, if you want to put general structure, how it will be? All will be XX. If you want to put a general structure of this, all will be XX, whereas this will be fixed. All will be changing, this side will be fixed. Now consider here, they are asking us solve using PLA. Okay, they have given us x of ABC is equal to summation of 2, 3, 5, 7. Then y of ABC is equal to summation of 0, 1, 5. No doubt, in the last problem, they used to give us expression. Here they have not given any of our expression. What to do now? PLA. What is the meaning of PLA? Only input changes, whereas output fixed. No changing. If they give a question like this, it may be PAL or PLA. You need to put the K-map. You need to see. First we have 2, 3, 5, 7. What is the meaning of 2, 3, 5, 7? We have 3 variable till it is last up to A. Since it is ABC, put only a 3 variable K-map. Once I have solved these 2 K-maps, I have solved for K-map for this separately, K-map for this separately. I have got the result. Now I have got this result. X is equal to AC plus A bar B. Y is equal to A bar B plus B bar C. Okay. Y is equal to A bar B plus B bar C. Now, put a diagram. No doubt output is fixed. In the last example you have seen, there were 4 total of AND gates. So I used to take fixed OR as 2 and 2. Whereas here we have total of 8 AND gates. Okay, since here we have 3 inputs, we will be having definitely 8. So these 4 are fixed. Next these 4 are fixed. No changing will be done. Now we will change this side part. First what we have, x is equal to AC. So I have taken A and C. Next x is equal to A bar B. Next A bar B. Next y is equal to A bar B. You need to consider this part is for y. This part is for y, as you can see. This part is for y. So y is equal to A bar B and B bar C. So this is how you need to put the expression. Only one thing you need to notice, if they give summation of numbers, don't be confused. They'll be giving us the min terms. You need to solve the K-map. You'll get an expression. Once you get an expression, just plot it in the PAL or PLA, whichever the question. They'll be asking this for 2 marks. But if they ask the logic diagram in detail, explain the PAL, PLA, you need to explain the videos what I have sent yesterday. That is in detail you need to study. Or I'll be sending the notes, you can go through that one. So this is how you need to solve the PAL or PLA in simple methods.